With a 16-year-old boy turning himself in, police say he caused a New Year's Day crash that killed 4 young people. Detectives say that teen driver was going 111 miles an hour just moments before impact.
Let's get right to Local 10 News reporter Ian Margol live with our top story. Ian.
Such a horrible crash on New Year's Day, the horrible way to start the new year. That 16-year-old turning himself in here just a few hours ago. Florida Highway Patrol telling us he doesn't even have a license, only a learner's permit. And 1 second before that crash, the data recorder in that car says he was going 111 miles an hour.
We're going to place you in handcuffs.
16-year-old Alex Garcia turning himself in Monday, facing serious charges after allegedly causing a quadruple fatal crash on New Year's Day. His attorney, Brian Curlew, spoke with us briefly after the teen turned himself in.
We're entering a plea of not guilty. We have absolutely zero facts, zero evidence. So our position is he is not guilty.
The case dates back about 3 months ago, only hours into the new year. FHP investigators say Garcia was doing 111 miles per hour 1 second before plowing the Chevy Tahoe he was driving into a Hyundai Elantra filled with 4 people. 21-year-old Julia Gelatz Barzaga, her boyfriend, 22-year-old Christian Mobile, and their friends, 21-year-olds Andres Zacharias and Jender Salazar.
She was unable to make it across the intersection because the defendant was driving at such a high rate of speed and failed to slow down as required by flashing yellow lights.
All 4 of the people in the Elantra were killed instantly, while Garcia and the 2 other 16-year-olds in the Tahoe were taken to the hospital but survived. Detectives say Barzaga, who was the designated driver for her friends that night, tested negative for any alcohol or drugs, while Garcia tested positive for weed and alcohol.
2 people doing the exact opposite things met this way. It's a tragedy that could have 100% been avoidable.
So the 4 people who were in the Elantra who died on impact, apparently that car was making a legal left turn when the Tahoe Garcia was allegedly driving, went straight through that intersection. The impact was so violent, from the space where it actually happened to where they finally came to rest was the distance of about a football field. We're live in West Miami-Dade. I'm Ian Margol, Local 10 News.